カムロ町にいたのか。またこの町に帰ってきちまったか。
けどこの話にはまだ続きがある。
なんだと。
事故に遭った時、車が突っ込んでくるのを見たはるかが、自分のことはお構いなしに体を張って守ったものがある。
まさかそんな。
この子ははるかの子だ。
なら父親は、この子の父親は誰なんだ。ハルトの価値ってのは何だ。あの子の父親は一体誰なんだ。ハルカの息子を守ってやるのは今俺しかいねえ。帰るんだ。みんなが待つところに。
おじさん。
At the heart of it, Yakuza 6, The Song of Life, is a story about family. What defines a family? Or a father? Is it blood? Is it love? And when push comes to shove, what are we willing to do for those we would call our family? Yakuza 6 sets out to explore those themes. After retiring from his Yakuza life as 4th chairman of the Tojo clan, all Kazuma Kiryu wants to do is live a life in peace with Haruka, the closest thing to a family he has. The two set out to open an orphanage on the Okinawan coast they call home, but Kiryu's past and his Yakuza ties have done nothing but come back to haunt him. These ghosts threaten to tear them and their new life apart.
Kiryu Kazuma をカムロ町での暴行傷害、並びに器物破損の容疑で逮捕します。
At the onset of Yakuza 6, Kiryu reluctantly agrees to spend 3 years in prison to hopefully wash clean his past for good. But while those 3 years are relatively uneventful for him, on the outside and without him, the lives of those he's closest to begin to unravel. Haruka Sawamura was only a little girl when she met Kiryu in 2005, and the two have seen their fair shares of both joy and strife. In 2012, Haruka set out to become an idol, a treacherous path she had to take that would lead her to a final choice: distance herself from Kiryu permanently, or abandon her dream. In front of thousands of fans, Haruka chose Kiryu, but that choice was not without consequence. When Kiryu returns from his 3-year sentence, he discovers Haruka has gone missing. Faced with tabloid scrutiny and social media bullying, Haruka did the one thing that her mother told her not to do: run away. Kiryu sets out to his old stomping ground, Kamurocho, in order to find her, but he's too late. Haruka has been in an accident, but when Kiryu reaches the hospital, he gets another shock. In the accident, Haruka had sacrificed her own well-being to save the life of another, her son, Haruto. The only thing Kiryu has to go on is a picture of Haruka taken in the sleepy port town of Onomichi, Hiroshima. And he has more questions than answers. Who is Haruto's father? Why was Haruka so far away from home? And what did she do there? Kiryu heads out to Onomichi to discover the answers. But Hiroshima is a land of contrasts. Lively, yet abandoned. Bright, yet shadowy. And in these shadows, Kiryu will discover a Yakuza organization that would kill to protect its secrets. But Kiryu is not the type of man to be intimidated.
Hey!
Hey! Mic checks. Let's check
checks.
them. Well, you never know with us.
Never know with us. It's a new adventure every week. Hey, Scott.
What's up, dude?
We're back.
We're
It's
back.
Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Yakuza stream time.
We're like 2 hours today.
We're doing. This is
Well,
like back
it's like
to full
Scott
thing.
and Sam
So
back
it's,
to business.
Yeah,
No
it's,
more
yeah, Sega Live, but it's Sam Scott show again.
dragon waifus and tank waifus. Get out of here.
What can we say? We got good games. We want to tell everyone about all the great, amazing games.
I want to tell everyone about Yakuza.
Yeah. Well, I want to tell about Yakuza too. So, thanks for joining us again today. My name's Sam Mullen.
I'm Scott. Strickheart.
And we're here to talk about Yakuza. So we're like 3 weeks away.
3 weeks out. Yes, it's
from Yakuza 6, which you guys hopefully have on pre-order.
I just want it to come out.
We just need it to come out.
I just need it to come out at this point.
But today, I think we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something a little different. Instead of doing traditionally the whole time we've been doing sort of like commentaries of the games that we've worked on.
Yeah, we've been able to at least identify like what happened during the process and all the localization choices we made. But we're going back in time today.
Yeah, we're gonna check out. As we build up to the release of Yakuza 6, we would like to take some time and essentially what's a let's play.
Yeah, I mean we don't have much to say about how this game was like created or localized because we were literally coming in as it was finishing.
As it was finishing up, which we can kind of talk about. I can talk maybe some about the QA or whatever.
Yeah.
But we're going to be playing this sort of along with you guys at the Yakuza 5, the prequel. We're basically going to play Yakuza 5 as we lead up to Yakuza 6's release. I think what are we trying to cover? There's like we have some specific...
Yeah, we're gonna cover Kiryu, and if we can get through Kiryu and the lead up to Y6, then hopefully we can jump to Haruka.
We're gonna jump to Haruka. We're gonna skip over. We all love Saejima. He's the man. But he's not really in Yakuza 6, so we're gonna skip his chapter and move into Haruka's chapter and kind of have a discussion about Haruka. That's not all happening today, though. It's gonna probably take us like...
It's gonna take us some time to get through Kiryu. You know how these games are. You get distracted. You're like, oh, a taxi driving mission. Oh. That kind of thing. So. But yeah, today is the beginning of Yakuza 5, so strap in for some cutscenes. Get comfy. Yeah. Get a beverage.
We're probably just gonna be sitting here with you guys going...
Cutscenes. All right, cutscenes.
Cutscenes. All right, so... But here we go.
Here we go. Let's go.
So, yeah, man. I gotta say, though, man, Yakuza 5...
Yeah,
it's a pretty sexy looking game.
It is a good game for a PS3. This is like what late gen PS3.
This is pretty late gen PS3. It came out in Japan in 2012. Let's go normal. Let's go normal. We're pros at this.
Auto upgrade assignment. I'm actually gonna turn that on just to make it more.
So so yeah, it came out in 2012. It was revolutionary. Kind of was building on the success that the team had seen with Yakuza 4.
Oh snap!
You guys can tell which kit we're doing all the experimentation on,
and controller down.
But yeah, in the Yakuza 4 they essentially had three protagonists. Akiyama.
Four.
Yeah, four protagonists.
Yes, Akiyama,
Saejima,
Kiryu, and
Tanimura. And then they actually kind of expanded on that, and they brought it up, I guess, to 5 on this one. They essentially added in Shinada. They took out Tanimura, put in Shinada, and then they added in Haruka.
Yeah, which is really cool, actually. That section of the game like just completely changes the tone and the whole way that it plays out. Which is just cool. But here we are. We're in Fukuoka right now.
Fukuoka. You guys ever been to Fukuoka? You've been to Fukuoka.
I have actually, briefly.
Yeah.
On a business trip.
So Fukuoka is in the southern part of Japan. It's it's at the very top of Kyushu. It's where level 5 has their...
Level 5 is headquartered in Fukuoka, which is an amazing office.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice time. If you guys ever get a chance to go. What is going on here, though, man?
There's some Yakuza meeting in the streets.
So there's a car... Okay, so there's dudes coming up. They're all respectively... Some of these guys are like in jumpers.
Right, like, this is the Yakuza in Fukuoka are more like a little gang.
They're like gang... Oh, so they're like low-level people. But on the other side, these are all the Tojo guys.
This is Tojo, yeah.
These guys has Tojo pin on there. Yeah. Oh, there he is, man. There's our boy.
The man.
There's our boy. And Madarame is the
patriarch of the
Kyushu clan.
Yamagata
fine. They're the guys running
Fukuoka. Yeah.
Fukuoka, right. Okay. Oh man, he's kind of an old dude, huh?
Yeah. One of the things we've corrected since 5 is actually to consider justify these subtitles. So they're like left aligned.
Oh yeah, they're all left aligned. Yeah. I think that when I say that, like when we got into Yakuza 0, I was like, you need to make sure that there's.
Yeah. That was one of the things you were like, make this happen.
Makes this happen.
A couple questions rolling in.
Oh yes, yeah, we're ignoring that. So some people are asking about my jacket. This is how we roll. This is how our clan rolls here in the Irvine offices. We have our these jackets were staff jackets for the art show, which we had a couple weeks ago, which a lot of you guys probably caught on stream and whatnot. Oh, someone wants us to explain how localization
how does
done.
happen. Oh man, here we go. we'll get into that. Don't worry.
We'll talk about when we're out past the story parts here.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
let's focus on what's going on here. So
we got our first don don.
So what's going on here is this guy's recognizing this big hotshot from Tokyo's come down, and it's having like an equal footing discussion with the local guy.
It's crazy to him because he's like, we're like a little tiny group of 500 dudes, and you're like the Tojo clan.
Yeah.
Why are we even having?
But
this
it's kind of interesting here because like it's kind of like Daigo kind of being like, oh man, he's being the leader, man. He's building the list. He's building the list.
Yeah.
Hashtag building the list.
That was the thing, huh? Yeah. And yeah, we know like I think probably the Yakuza 5 on physical is like probably the third most popular request we get, behind Ishin, behind all the other stuff.
Yep.
It's very hard to release a physical PS3 game in 2018.
It is. It's very difficult, guys. I know if it made sense, if it actually made financial sense to release like 500 of them and they would sell out because those people really wanted them, but it just doesn't make sense.
It's hard to justify to the people who count money.
Yeah, I know, and just so you guys are clear, it is not as simple as just like burning discs and putting it into a package. Like that's not how it works.
Right.
Just so if you're ever thinking, why can't you just put it on a disc? It's not really that simple. So we have to get development involved. It's complicated.
The other thing we've done is we've completely changed all the ranks of Yakuza. So like if you're playing Y3, 4, 5, and you're like, well, what?
Yeah. So who this guy is? Do we know who this guy is?
This guy is I want to say like the adjutant to Dojima, like he's like just like advisor assistant level, but then he just called the Yahata guy the lieutenant, and he technically would be the captain.
He'd be the captain. Oh, there we go.
There we are. Aoyama, family patriarch of the. Oh, okay.
Aoyama family. Okay, so he's
family.
Just sort of at the table. He's like another family at the table. Right. So the thing is Daigo here, he's like a really trusting kind of figure, I guess. That's the thing. He's like, because they changed the venue on him at the last minute to like kind of, you do that
to throw him off,
him off or whatever, and Daigo's like, it's cool,
it's fine,
we're gonna roll with it. Okay, so this is actually, we have a comic coming up here real quick.
Yes, I think it's out. It's out. Lauren, can you confirm?
Yeah.
The comic drops?
So there's actually, what we're about to see is one of our comics. So please watch this, and then go read the comic, which Lauren's going to post into chat right now. And you can kind of see how we rendered these things, and compare them like A to B, A and B.
Yeah, you can A/B the conversation. We obviously have to change it a little bit for comic format.
So so Daigo's like striking out on his own here, with no backup. Who are these? Oh, these guys are important.
These guys are important. I think we updated the timeline and character map as well, all the way through Y5.
So everything's in there now, guys.
Yeah, there are mad spoilers in those sections, though, guys. If you don't want to, you go in there expecting for a refresher, not a learn what happened kind of thing.
Exactly.
The comics are for the learn what happened because we don't spoil as much in those.
Right. I love this whole like scene here is like,
it's really well done. Just so cinematic.
He just walks past all these dudes.
He's finding a particular cab he wants to get in, which is of course bad news
for the cabbie. For the cabbie. It's like knocking on the door and everything.
乗せてくれないか。この車に乗りたいと言ってるんだが。前の車からお願いします。そういう決まりなんで。
いや、どうしてもこの車がいいんだ。確か客の希望があれば理由もなく乗車拒否することはできなくなる。
Cab etiquette out on him.
That's how it works.
Caught you in a
He's-
trap, sir.
yeah, I got him. But what is he gonna do?
What's he gonna
What
do?
is he gonna do? You can't be like, no, that's not how it works. He's got to be like, oh. Remember, the customer is king, right?
Right?
The customer is king, guys.
どちらまで適当でいい。軽く流してくれ。
Kiwami 2 questions rolling in.
Yeah.
Just so you know, yes, we kept the song. We identified that last week. And is there a demo? Nothing has been announced yet.
Right. Stand by for that.
Let us get 6 out the door, guys.
Yeah,
Come on,
we gotta get. I know
please,
you guys
please.
really want to play Kiwami too, but let's get 6 out the door.
This is why.
Yeah. Man, this cab you're in though, it sees some action over the course of this game, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does actually.
So it says, yeah, it says Suzuki. This guy's name is Suzuki Taichi. Fukuoka Airport, man, must be close by. Apparently, credit cards are okay.
いい街だ。
Oh yeah,
That's what it said.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
この街に人が集まる理由がわかる気がする。
There's such a good tension in this scene. It's just so well done.
長いんですか。
まだ半年です。
半年か。それじゃあ福岡をそれほど知ってるってわけじゃなさそうですね。残念だ。
This should be on PS Now at this point, correct?
Yeah, you could play this game on PS Now.
Okay, it's up. It's live.
Yeah, you could play this game on PS4, and it's actually, you know, the way the combat works in Yakuza, it's actually pretty good. I think I haven't played it on PS Now. I think the only place in the whole entire game that may give you like some real trouble if you're playing on PS Now would be like it has the Haruka has like the manzai sections where that was like that's an example of a minigame that like just doesn't localize well.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing about I don't know if you guys are familiar with manzai, but for all manzai it's a comedy routine that requires 2 people, and it's kind of like, you know, it's what were the comedians who did like the who's on base routine?
No, those are movie critics.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like who's on third base?
Costello.
Yeah. So that style of comedy like literally never died in Japan. Like it's been going for like 70 years.
Yeah.
Right? And they call it manzai. And basically there's always 2 parts. There's like the what they call the boke, who's like the kind of the dumb one, and then the skomi, who's the guy who's constantly
the straight man
who's jutting in on all the and this whole kind of it's just like a tried and true form of comedy, and there's people who get famous doing it, and it's just really common. And so Haruka, as part of her like media training, she has to go and like help a guy do this whole manzai routine. And the whole minigame has to do with she has to play the skomi, the straight man, while the boke guy is like doing the things. And part of the minigame is inserting the correct line at the correct time in the Japanese. So like you've got to understand what Japanese comedic timing is like to play the game, and there's like no way to like there's no real way to like
do that
in English.
Really?
So
yeah, it's a tough subquest.
It's a really tough subquest. But if anyone has ever played that, I'd love to hear your comments about it. Like, did you find it easy? Did you find it interesting?
No one found it easy.
Was it? I mean, what was your experience with that? I'd like to hear some people share about that. Or share that with us. Like I remember there being there's one routine in there that like requires the gender of one of the people in the topics to be like completely ambiguous the entire time.
Oh, really?
And then it's revealed at the end, which obviously you can't do in English because you always have to specify gender using pronouns as part of our language. So like I can't remember how they wrote around that, but they had to get some really creative way to like get around that. So
yeah, wild. Anyway, Daigo right now is explaining the relationship between the Tojo Clan and the Omi Alliance as companies,
right,
that have been basically at peace for a while because I mean you guys have played Zero. Most of you've saw what happened between the Tojo Clan and the Omi there. It was never good. Kiwami set that up. Kiwami 2 sets that up, and then 3, 4, and till now, Omi Alliance is more or less like quiet. It wasn't like a huge player in the Yakuza games, and now it's coming back, and it's in this way that's like. This is why Daigo's running around all these Yakuza factions, trying to bring them in together, be like, because the Omi has become unstable. President's dying, the chairman's dying, and now there's he's talking about these 3 dudes who are.
Wait, which chairman's dying?
The chairman of the Omi Alliance.
Oh, right.
The 7th chairman.
And it's the 7th chairman, not the previous chairman.
Right.
We don't know who the 7th.
We don't know who the 6th was.
Oh, okay.
Right. And the 7th is a giant spoiler.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Okay.
So yeah, there's 3 dudes like basically gunning for that chairman spot, and none of them are good news for the Tojo clan, which is why Daigo's running around. His master plan is gather all the Yakuza factions and bring them in
to create a counterbalance.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Right. Get them all outside. So that's why this game is sort of the story of the 5 cities, right?
Right. Yeah, that's the whole like theme here. 5 characters, 5 cities.
Right.
Big deal. 5 fighting styles. It's crazy.
Yeah. This game.
This is the scope of this game is wild. Is this the biggest Yakuza game?
It is absolutely the biggest Yakuza game.
Yeah.
Without contest. I think this game had like 2.3 million JPCs. Like it's bananas how much localization.
That's like 2 full RPGs in there, guys.
Yeah.
That's like straight up just like 2 JRPGs.
I would say that's 2 large RPGs and 3 like normal sized RPGs. 3 normal sized RPGs of text in this game. That's
yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot to do.
It's a lot to do. So. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of people just couldn't do the Manzai stuff. Like it was impossible.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Yeah. The Manzai thing is literally the thing that held up the release. It took us for that long to figure it out. No, that's not true.
That's why we're in the situation we're in, the Manzai shit.
But things like that.
Oh, the Yondaime, he dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it. There he goes.
Oh man.
Oh, and then the music comes in and everything. As if you hadn't figured out from that sultry, deep, sexy voice. But yeah, but things like that though can like derail a localization of the game.
For sure, actually.
Like if something like that is critical path, you know, sometimes you have to what do you do? What do you do?
What do you do?
Do you cut it? Do you?
Daigo, don't throw your cigarettes in the water. Daigo.
He's grown so much, but he's still just a little boy at the end of the day.
Yep. Yeah, so the organization you're dealing with primarily in Yakuza 6 is called the Yome Alliance. That is not the Omi Alliance. That is a 3rd faction that has been completely dead silent throughout the entirety of the entire Yakuza series because they're... I won't go into Y6 stuff, but it's not the Omi Alliance. Explained early on, actually.
Yome is actually... that's the Hiroshima.
The Hiroshima
That's
group,
the Hiroshima Yakuza.
Right. And Date explains that in like chapter 1. You'll get like a good explanation of that coming right up. Yeah, past the demo.
This kind of typing out thing.
I didn't know we could
kind of
pull that off. That's kind of cool.
Who did that? Did we do that?
Could we have done that? I doubt it.
I don't know.
Oh damn! It's the takoyaki lady from Zero.
Oh really?
She's reappearing. I love when they do this.
It's the takoyaki lady from Zero. And he's getting udon. This is the udon joint.
I love that. Like in the Yakuza games, like in a lot of games, like when they reuse characters, they like you look at it and you're like, oh, that's a reused asset. But in the Yakuza games, it kind of feels like a different actor, like the same actor playing a different role kind of thing. And you're like, oh, I recognize her.
Yeah.
That kind of thing happens all over the place.
Kakisoba. Tachisoba. They don't even have chairs. You have these restaurants in Japan, they don't even have chairs because they just want you to come in, eat your food, and get out.
Yeah, it's not meant to be comfy, right?
Yeah. This must be this must be right next to the taxi place with these guys, these old men coming in, eating their food before they go home. Oh, he knows this girl.
Yep.
That's Haruka.
She is.
She's 16. Kiryu doesn't really want to hear that.
Nope.
That's not what he wants to hear. Because I'm actually playing Kiwami 2 a little bit in Japanese, and there's that section where it gets the kind of touches on this a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like Kiryu kind of the whole reason he's in this situation is he sort of gives up his connection with Haruka in order to, like, he believes that this is better for her. It's going to give her the good life. But now he's hearing this and being like,
no, it's not.
It's maybe this isn't. Maybe I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Maybe I've basically let my daughter go, but maybe I've sent her off to the wolves, and I'm out here in this place doing taxi driving, and that's not really what I want to do. And I'm like, he's having some regrets.
Y5 is how I describe Kiryu's character, and this is a midlife crisis Kiryu.
Midlife crisis Kiryu.
He's upset. He's depressed. He's very like doubtful of himself. There's a lot going on with his life today in this one where he's just like, ugh.
Yeah. Midlife crisis Kiryu.
Y6 Kiryu's a very different man, actually.
How does it feel, Scott,
to have Yakuza 0...
Yakuza series explode in popularity? Has it exploded in has it really exploded in popularity?
Has it exploded?
Has
I don't
it really
know that
exploded in
that's accurate.
popularity?
I don't know that that's accurate.
But I think this is fair. I definitely feel like it's cool to be into Yakuza right now.
Yeah, that's accurate.
I think it's cool to be like, I play Yakuza. I know about you. I know the difference between...
Oh, you don't know about that?
Yeah,
well, let me tell you a thing or two.
Let me explain to you how this works. Oh, you don't know? You can't explain, what happened to, like, the Kazuma group after Sohei Dojima died? Like, you can't explain that? Well, let me get you into that. I think it's cool to be into Yakuza right now. I wouldn't know if it's been like, if it's exploded in popularity.
Yeah, that's not accurate. We don't get to, I don't think we even get to say that, like, there's a lot of other J titles that I would say did better than Yakuza.
Yeah. But we're not downplaying its success, because we do think that it's a lot more people more talking
bigger
about
than
it.
It was.
It's bigger than it was. People are talking about it, and you guys are in here. You guys are joining us, talking about this stuff and sharing it with your friends, and that builds over time. And like we said, we've released Yakuza 6 or Yakuza 0 last year, Kiwami. We got Yakuza 6 coming out in 3 weeks, and Kiwami 2 coming out.
4 Yakuza titles.
Yeah, like, we're bringing them.
We're doing it.
We feel there's some momentum building, but we're not like, it's not confetti and fireworks yet. But we want to get there. And we appreciate you guys, like, supporting us and getting out there and spreading the word. So,
it's all thanks to you guys.
Okay, so this guy right here, what is this dude's name again?
Nakajima.
Nakajima. So when I was living in Japan, I had a boss that looked just like this fucking guy. He looked like he was really, really similar. He had the kind of round, square face, and he spoke with like a thick Hiroshima accent. So like he sounds kind of similar, because the Fukuoka accent and the Hiroshima accent have sort of similarities to them. So like when I was playing this game, I'm like, oh man, it's like talking to my old boss. This is great, because he's like super friendly and everything. So.
They use like so Fukuoka would have a different accent. That's accurate, correct?
Yeah. Fukuoka accent is different.
So they use more of a Kansai Ben like styling to the Fukuoka accent for this localization, which is like it's a thing you could do.
Yeah.
I think it'd probably be closer to what we did with Hiroshima. Correct?
Probably, I would say, yeah. It would be closer to that.
We did invent an entirely new accent for the Hiroshima dialect in 6.
Yeah, I think that if you had to create differentiate between Hiroshima, so like Hiroshima, you guys did this, and you guys are gonna love when you guys start playing Yakuza 6, because you guys did a really great job on like differentiating between Osaka and Hiroshima. But Hiroshima, you really give it this sort of in the sticks kind of feel. Which I think is accurate, because it is kind of
the controller died.
It is kind of in the sticks, but this is more like the city in the rural area, if that makes any sense. So it's not so it's not really like in the sticks, but it's still like the one city, like, so it's urban. It's still
right.
urban.
It's still urban.
It's urban,
right,
but it's not.
That's what I picked up on. It's still, but it's still like a capital of a in the stick city.
Yeah,
kind of
in
deal.
the stick city kind of thing. So.
All this saving.
Yeah.
Why PS3?
Yeah.
Why Yakuza?
PS3. It's PS3. It's PS3. PS3 had some really crazy rules on save data. It got complicated too when they added. You remember PS3 originally launched without trophies, right?
Yeah, that was like a later thing, because Microsoft
they
beat them to the budget.
beat them to the budget. So they implemented that in, and I feel like there was always like a little bit of like weirdness, especially in the early stages, about how save data works and trophies and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right, so
we're out.
We're out.
We're out and about.
We
gotta go pick up a gift.
That's right.
They cut the line,
and you can't. And there's like a whole bunch of
transportation's pissed at us.
Yeah, because we let them cut in line. So
what's up, gentlemen?
You can have there's a whole bunch of different gifts you can buy, right? Like you can get there's like good gifts.
Yeah, there's like different tiers.
And just so happens that there's some people talking about this exact cultural topic. So yeah, I guess in Japan, when you need to go, anytime you need to go visit like a company or something like that,
you come bearing gifts.
You should come bearing gifts. It doesn't cost a lot of money. You drop $15, even if it's like a box of chocolates or like some senbei or something like that.
Can we clarify how Sony was involved in?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that, since everyone always talks about that. So, so again, I wasn't directly involved in this, so let's be really clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I wasn't at SEGA America when this was happening, but I was in no way involved. It wasn't my project, so I only know some of it based on, talk around the project. But for a long time, people wanted to get Yakuza 5 out, but there were a lot of like internal kind of issues that were taking priority, one, and two, the game's volume was so massive, and based on the series' performance to date, it kind of didn't make sense to do it. Like, it just was like, it's just too big, and we can't get it to where it needs to be.
I don't know what I need to buy. Real quick, Sam.
Okay. I don't think you can get it here.
Is it? You don't go to.
There's some spicy row you need to get.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah, go to.
Okay.
There's like an Ibisu.
I was kept thinking about the confection box set, like it was gonna be simple, like zero.
No. I think there's some spicy row. That's the thing you want to get.
Manga time. Someone wanted us to read some manga real quick. What's good?
This weekly Shonen magazine. Man.
Weekly Shonen.
Yeah. This is one of the first games that actually had like.
I thought this one had like full on like.
It has full manga. I think in certain ones it does. I think you unlock them later. There.
Oh. Kindai Mahjong, definitely.
Weekly Famitsu. Yeah, man. That's
yeah.
What
up?
In 2012, 27? Yeah.
All right. I don't see the manga. Maybe it's later.
It may be later. So what happened was, so while we were trying to work out these issues, and there was a lot of investigation that went into like trying to get Yakuza 5 out, like that was a thing. But it just it wasn't working. Like it didn't make sense. And then there was a lot of like discussion, and then time moved on, and then people started to think, well, now it's kind of late. Should we really do it? Because it doesn't make any sense anymore because the hype is gone. And it was just like this sort of kind of tumultuous time. And then internally we struck a deal essentially with Sony as a partnership to bring the game out. And there were a whole bunch of like various, conditions set to it, etc., etc., etc. And eventually it's a deal was signed where we basically partnered to get the game out. And one of the things that was on that was that since it was going to be released so late in the life cycle, or Sony was going to kind of manage the whole process of the localization, but Sega owned the actual localization of the game itself. So the game was localized by Sega, essentially.
Should I get something from La Marche?
No.
I thought I heard the Don Quixote theme going. That would sell it.
Open up your map. So I think it's this one right here.
Ah, okay.
I think it's that one right there.
Down the street.
Try that one.
All right.
And so so Sony managed the process, like the whole production process, essentially. Sega localized the game, and the deal was that due to late release within the PlayStation life cycle, it was deemed that would be most effective to make it digital only at the time. And as a result, I know everyone's like really disappointed that it didn't get a physical release, and that's I totally appreciate that.
It's like a gap in your collection.
It's like a gap in your collection, and I think that frustration is justified. I think that's totally understandable, but we got it out.
Yeah, it came out at least.
It's out, and you can play it in English.
Thank goodness.
And if we had started stacking on all these additional requirements, it would not have happened.
True.
So we got it out. We grinned and
Can you imagine if Wi-Fi had just never come out?
Yeah, imagine that. They'd never come out, and then we would be here releasing Yakuza 6.
And you'd be like, what?
What happened to Yakuza 5? You guys had nothing on it. So Yeah, I think this is what we're gonna do. Yeah,
Sweet,
this
sweet,
is
sweet.
it. So
All right.
these spicy fish roe.
Oh, snaps.
That's what you want. You want
Okay. The spicy ones, huh?
Yeah, you want the spicy.
Revised?
Yes.
What?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
It means maybe it means processed.
Ah.
That's what you want then. Yeah. So let's go get the tangent.
Sweet. All right. To the taxi company.
So, yeah. So as a result, yeah. So we got it out. So wasn't maybe not ideal, but that was. But the goal here was not to have everything we ever wanted about the project. The goal was ultimately to make sure that you guys had access to the content, and that was what Sega and Sony kind of partnered to make sure it happened. And we got a lot of support from and Sony was such a great partner. You know, without their help, it wouldn't have happened. And so we're infinitely grateful for their partnership on that.
But from then on, we took over.
But after that, we had gotten through that. You know, these sort of internal situations had sort of changed, and priorities sort of changed a little bit. And then when Yakuza 0 came out in Japan, I remember getting Yakuza 0 myself and playing the Japanese version. And at first, it didn't click. Like the first 2 hours, I think a lot of people who come into Yakuza full-fledged for the first time, they play Yakuza 0. A lot of people are like, they don't really get it in the first like 2 hours. But it's like once you get past that like third chapter, or once you get past Majima's chapter, you're just like, oh yeah, man, I get it. And I remember playing Yakuza 0 and being like, setting the controller down after the third chapter, being like, we're gonna make this happen. And so we did.
It'll be fine. Let's go, Kiryu. And thank you, Sufyan Sharif. We appreciate every pre-order that you guys put in for Yakuza 6, especially if you were one of those people who mysteriously got it early, or...
How would you do that? How is that possible?
How is that possible? Or we're one of those people who went overseas.
Bought it in another region?
What?
Yeah, I like personally. I don't care if you went and got the Asian version. Like, I don't care as long as you support the North American release.
Yep. You wanted to play it early, you can pay that price. So, thank you.
Yeah.
It's again not our fault. Not us.
Not our fault. Not our fault. There were reasons. There were very good reasons for that, and yeah. So what's going on?
Tenjin's not giving him. This gift's not doing it much good here. Nakajima, that rogue.
Did you actually hand it over? Oh,
nice.
See, this is it, man. He's taking responsibility.
This is the Kajime right here.
This is him taking responsibility. He's not passing the buck. He's not being like, hey, man, I got this guy who made me get in the car and drive around. It's not my fault, man. That's not how you do it. You say, I made this decision to do the thing and go against the rules. I accept responsibility.
Yep.
Man in the fuck up.
Here we go. The spicy fish roe. You were right, Sam.
Yep.
That's a hell of a treat.
How much did that cost? It was like $30.
I think.
It's like 3,000.
I wasn't even paying attention. I was just like, let's get this.
Well, apparently Kiryu was just like, I'll put it on. I'll put it on the company credit card. Cha-ching. No, I think he paid for that out of his paycheck. So.
You're welcome for localizing Kiwami 2. You're welcome.
Yeah. We work on it, man. We're doing it, man. It's happening. It's happening. Our excitement around the series has been building over the past three years, and that excitement is starting to roll into the fan base. So I know, like you were saying earlier, the fans were saying like, "Hey, it's exploded." We don't think it's exploded yet.
Yeah,
we're working towards that, but we're not quite there yet. So you guys hang with us. Tune in, tell your friends, pre-order your games. I don't know if we the thing we call the bookend bundle, the
unofficial name,
the unofficial bookend bundle, which is the digital pre-order where actually I'm gonna switch over. let me plug it real quick. Where is it at? Do I have it? Yeah, this one. So if you guys are, I don't think you guys. Everyone in this channel probably has a pre-order, but if you haven't decided, if you're just like happen to be lurking and you're like, what is this thing? And you don't know anything about Yakuza, this guy right here, this deluxe pre-order with the Yakuza 0, Yakuza 6 for $79.99 and 10% off if you're PS Plus member, get on it, man. Amazing deal. You're getting 2 games, $40 a piece with like probably like 200 hours worth of content together. and one of the games immediately downloads to your system.
Pretty sweet deal, actually.
It's get on it, ladies and gents, get on it.
So Nakajima is inviting Kiryu out to hang with them. Shacho says, "Come hang." You come hang. You can tell Kiryu's left some family behind. He wants Kiryu's backstory. Kiryu's not giving it to him.
Yeah, doesn't help. It doesn't help.
Yeah.
For him to reveal what's going on, it just causes trouble. Just causes Meiwaku. That's all.
Yes, Kiwami 2 retails for $49, not $29 like the original Kiwami. Can't give all the games away for that price.
Yeah. That's the $29.99 was like, get the first one for free. Get the first one for free.
Yeah, that's
basically. For $29.99 in gaming terms is practically free. Like in full-fledged higher end games and whatnot. $29.99 is pretty damn free. Oh, what you gotta get some money for?
Oh no, we're giving money to the
send money
back home
to the orphanage, right? Oh damn, he's gonna give him a G.
Oh my god, how much do I gotta end?
You gotta put a G in.
I gotta put 1 G? That's it?
That's 10 G's. 10 G's and yes.
Yes.
That many G's.
That many G's. Man.
Oh, I guess it's not 10 G's. It's $100. He sent him $100.
Oh, that won't even buy him dinner, Kiryu. There's 6 of them.
Life on Okinawa isn't cheap either.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, the actual actors do sing their own karaoke.
Yes.
Absolutely. They are talented people.
Oh, it's this shifty man. What?
Uh-oh.
Look up, Kiryu. This guy's coming up behind you. What's going on? Does he have a gun? Oh, damn. He's like hitting him up. Oh, he's got his bros. Man, Fukuoka's a dangerous town, man.
Oh, they got pins.
Oh, they got pins. Oh, these are the local guys. But these guys have suits on. Are these local? Or is this just
town thugs?
Are these like Tojo guys just bored and out and walking around town right now?
Right.
So this is like straight up traditional Dragon of Dojima style right here.
Yep.
It's a little out of. You can tell he's a little rusty, a little slow.
Circle. Why the circle?
What's it usually? It's usually
square. I got used to it in Zero. It was always square.
Yeah, I love that. I love that reaction. They like end up on their heads.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some brutal heat actions.
There are. This one is rough. The essence of face grinding. Oh man.
All right.
Woo. Let's go.
Double fishing for him.
Yes.
Essence of finishing.
Give me that XP.
So you gotta go
solving problems.
Yep.
Oh, I got an email.
You can get email on your phone.
Back to title. That's not accurate, is it?
Let's not push it because.
Wait, what? No, give me my email. I don't know. Okay, hold up. Give me my mails. Who's it? Oh, an M store has opened.
On service, you order your phone, you order shipped to your home, you pick it up anytime. Okay.
Nice.
So, all right. So you can order things online.
Convenient. Convenience stores, very convenient these days.
I want to say there's a sub story on the bridge here where some kid needs some help with his exams or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's a good sub story.
And you can't jump over things here. So that's like an addition from like Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
jump
over things.
Jump things like this. He just vaults it.
He just goes over it. Parkour or whatever.
Are you the man?
People want that essence of smoking. So some QA things. I don't remember the details, but I do remember all the little pop-ups over people's heads being like a problem.
Really?
Yeah, they were like an issue at one point. Like we didn't know where the text in the code was, or like they wouldn't render right, or like the text was always out, and there was like a million of them. We had to adjust them. There was something about those like bubbles that was like a problem at some point.
You are a special monster, Kraby. Go on.
Another thing I remember being like something that didn't get resolved till really late in the game was that there was something about getting the enemy names translated. Like it was really late stage in QA when we finally, not only did we finally figure out how to get the enemy names to render in English, but there was some like crash issue associated with that. Like, and I don't remember what it was. It could have been something like, oh, this one enemy name, every time it displayed it, the game crashed. Like so randomly, and it took us forever to figure out what it was because like I don't remember if that was the actual issue, but it was something like just all of a sudden the game would crash when you entered battle, and we had no idea why. And it turned out that it was like this one enemy name, like the way it was in the code or whatever was just would trigger.
The cool thing about this all happening though is that ever since 5, they didn't originally like when they built these games, they weren't expecting them to get localized. I guess maybe they were they just had to get done in their own way, and they've been slowly building these games now to accommodate localization.
Right
from the top. Yeah, so that we can actually get in there and make things happen a lot easier than it was for 5.
Yeah, I mean, like so 5 was just like this like massive culmination of like patched together code that worked in Japanese, but every time you had to add more languages into it, it would just like it was like pulling teeth. But for the first time in Yakuza 0 and the release of the PS4 and more Asian regions like Korea and Taiwan and whatnot, they actually started creating these games to have Chinese and Korean languages at the same time as the Japanese. So they actually had to go in and be like, "Oh, if we're going to do that, we have to change the way the game is being."
Now, Sam, I don't want to stir any pots here, but I'm going to stir a pot real quick.
Okay, stir a pot.
Ishin is built like 5 or like 0, or is it like the bridge?
It is a bridge. 0 is a bridge. I want to say though, Ishin does not support Asian languages. Though, I think Yakuza 0 was the first game that had a Chinese version essentially. So they may have been working towards it, but I don't think Ishin had any. I would expect Ishin's localization, if we had to go back and do it now, it wouldn't be as smooth as Yakuza 0.
No, it'd be like taking 6 steps back after, especially after the Dragon Engine stuff, which is just beautiful on our end.
Yeah. I think Ishin would be really kind of tricky to work in. If in that environment at the time, plus the fact that like it has so much like vertical text,
completely hypothetical is not.
It's like it's got like all these because it's written it's all like Edo style Japanese, so everything's like written vertically, and there's all this graphical shit going on. Oh man, that game would be such a. Oh, that game would be awful.
Just doing the peeing minigame in Kiwami 2 has been a nightmare. I can't imagine the whole game.
Oh yeah, it'd be kind of like that. It would be kind of like that. The peeing game, the toilet game, guys. There's these like arcade toilets that have generated a lot of like head scratching and stuff on our side. So when you guys go to pee in Kiwami 2,
it's gonna be good. You guys are gonna like
appreciate what's on screen. Like take time to like record that and go back and look at it carefully and be like, yes, I see the art here. Because man, it is generated
artistry.
It's a lot that's going on in there. It's a lot going on.
Woo! That looks tasty. Oh my god, I hate the food in this game because it makes me so hungry.
The pictures in this one are like everything's like really big though.
Yeah.
Like on the other games are like really small, but in this one like the really delicious thing.
Sam, if you could do any heat move, it can be non-violent if you want. What would you apply the heat move to? How would you feel the heat?
Actually, you know that whole like feel the heat like click email. That's kind of what it is. That's like my everyday type some stuff. I get to the end of this email and I'm like, right before I finish it, send.
Yep.
That's kind of what it is.
That's the localization.
Yeah, I guess the heat move would be like, problem solved in single email. Heat move. Essence of problem solving.
Essence of produced.
That would be my heat move. Essence of problem solving. Simple mail, click, and then everyone comes back and is like, that makes so much sense. Awesome. Great idea. Let's do that. That would be my heat move.
I saw 3. So this is how deep our Atlas conventions go. Where you see these boxes where Kiryu gives you the dots.
Right.
This was 3 dots, and the Atlas convention says because all your entire text box. See how big this text box is? If you only put 3 dots in there, it looks a little empty. The Atlas convention is 6 dots. So from 0 on, they're all 6 dots.
So and what's really interesting is that as well is that in the traditional SEGA convention, dots are to be abhorred in all situations.
Right. Do not use the
Don't
dots.
never use dots. Like basically, every time you use 3 dots, you must justify its use. Was like the policy. Like old Atlas or old SEGA Localization hated ellipses, and having just 3 was already like they'd prefer to go replace the 3 dots with a or a okay or something. Like something, but not just like 3 dots. Which I can kind of understand as like a position, like that's our position on the dots. I actually kind of understand. Because only in a Japanese game will you find a text box that contains 3 dots.
Westerners don't write like that.
That's not natural. Yeah, they basically. So 3 dots is bad, and 6 dots would be unnecessary.
Yep.
So that's probably why a lot of the old Yakuza games don't have 3 dots.
Hellfang wants to know, which gameplay style do you like the most? 2 through 5 or 6 and Kiryu 2? Dragon Engine or old school, I guess.
I really like where the Dragon Engine is going.
Yeah.
If we can get Dragon Engine up to like Yakuza 5's variety of like heat actions and
0
whatnot,
variety.
yeah, I think that'll be it, man. That'll be it, dude. So I like them. I think they're all appropriate in their time, but like I'm a future-facing kind of guy. I don't look to the past. I look to the past for inspiration, but I never want to go back to the past. That's just like my style. So would I want to go back to a time when the growth is capped, or do I want to look towards the future? I want to look to the future. So Kiwami 2 style, that's where we're going. I love it. It's cooler, man. It's like it's way more dynamic. You know, and there's like more they can do with it. There's more flexibility.
Absolutely. That is the future. It sounds right.
Like all these animations were amazing at the time, but they're like like you push a button and it just plays an animation, and the animation's the same every single time. And there's no dynamicism to it. There's no tracking. There's no. It's not alive.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's not alive. It's arcadey, and I understand that that's an aesthetic and people like that, but I don't know. Like. I don't know. Like, there's a time and place. There's a time and place for.
There's a time and place for everything. Iteration is necessary. It is required to survive. Oh man, question.
So you brought up our localization software for Kiwami 2. So I can't really get into internal tools or anything like that. Like that's like trade secrets or whatever. But we do have like localization software that we use to help. Like speed up the process, essentially. We used to traditionally
have to do a lot of things manually.
Yeah, and so you'd have like for example, like let's talk about like some of the challenges of localization, like the requirement of glossaries.
Right.
Like people don't understand that that's like a huge part of it.
Right.
Like the fact that like everything looks clean on screen because there's a lot of discussion going on about like, is this thing capitalized?
Tenkaichi Street. Say we have to write that named street in dialogue. Do we capital S, small t, period? Write out the word street? When does that apply? When does that not?
Yeah, does street get capitalized every single time? Because maybe someone didn't get the memo. So like 60% of the game has it like one way, and 40% has it another way. And now QA is having to go through and write up like 300 bugs because every single time this thing is referred to the other way, it's got to get fixed. So there's a lot of overhead that goes into that and like coordinating that. We use a lot of software these days to help like automate some of that.
Terms like it'll pull up a term. Oh, you want to write Tenkaichi Street? Well, here's
how it's written everywhere else in the game. Here you go.
Yeah.
Rather than having to like go look at a sheet and go, oh, guys, someone didn't put this term in the sheet. Now we have to have a meeting about how this is going to get rendered. Like stuff like that. So that's part of the way things get sped up. It looks like seems like a really simple thing, but when you're talking about you know, millions of, you know, like hundreds of thousands of words or millions of words, like it's excessive, and like it creates a lot of overhead, and it's part of the process of localization.
When you have to localize dialogue from other languages like Chinese or Korean, do you translate the Japanese subtitles, or do you go for something more faithful to the original language? I don't understand the question.
Okay, so for example, for example, in Kiwami 2, in that first scene where Kazuma shoots the Korean guy.
Oh, the Korean guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Are we translating what they say in Korean, or are we translating what the Japanese subtitles say?
Isn't the Japanese subtitle translating what they say in Korean?
But we know how that works, though.
Oh, I see.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
We know how that.
We know how that works.
So, because what they're saying on screen is the Korean, they're not saying what's in Japanese.
Right.
So the answer to that is we translate what the Japanese subtitles have. We don't translate the language. Although, you never really thought about it? I guess we could.
It's like triple filtered.
Yeah. Like it's like if we had Chinese that we wanted to translate, we do have staff that could like tell us what they're saying.
Same with Korean.
Same with Korean. But I think at the end of the day, most people would just be like, yeah, that's basically what they're saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty.
Just translate the Japanese is good enough.
Yeah. So. Nakajima and Kiryu having a heart-to-heart. We've kind of just been glossing over Y5 as we talk about this stuff, but that's okay.
That's okay. You're paying attention. Yeah. So what's going on? So is he giving him a like a life lesson?
Yeah, basically they went out drinking, got into a fight. Nakajima was getting picked on. Kiryu stepped in, stopped in after hours kind of spot here.
Yeah, this is really common in Fukuoka. They have like by the river. They have all these like lined up, like kind of standy, really small like bar things that you can get ramen and like have like a hot cup of sake or something, or some shochu or whatever. So this is kind of very.
Yeah, you saw that in Zero too.
Yeah, they have something.
Yeah.
Gotta have friends. I love the way this guy talks. It feels so it's so comfortable.
Yeah, I want to work for a man like this. Sam, you got to be a man like this.
I
kind of work for you.
I try to, man. We together. We have heart to hearts like this.
Of course.
But how old is he? How old do you think Nakajima is? So Kiryu is how old here? He's like 44.
Yes.
And this guy's probably like pushing his late 50s. So
yeah, he looks pretty good for 50s.
Yeah. そこまで社長に思っていただいてたというのに、俺。
I actually feel like Kiryu looks younger in 6 than maybe here, just because of the tech.
Yeah,
but
he looks angrier.
Yeah, he does.
I think he looks angrier in 6. It's 40, it's gotta be 40. So 6 occurs in 2016, right?
Right. He's 48.
He's 48, so this is 4 years before that.
Yeah.
So okay, so he's 44.
Thanks, Denise. Howdy.
一度口にしてしもうたらこの半年間固くなに守ってきたもんが壊れてしまうかもしれんけん。まあ交通違反でもして鈴木さんが警察に捕まった時は保護者責任として根掘り。
And this is one of those examples we were talking about like readability. Like so this they do express the fact that he's very like he has like an accent to him, but it's like prioritizing the kind of readability above all else. Plus it also kind of goes down to what kind of we were talking about unification of like terms and whatnot. So one of the hardest things, especially when you're using like kind of certain types of localization approaches, it's really difficult to unify the voice. So like a lot of people think that well just say what they said in Japanese and English, but the thing is that as we've constantly reiterated, everyone interprets like what they're saying in Japanese differently, and everyone has a different writing style. Like if I write something and a concept document about something and Scott writes it, it's going to end up being different even if the intention is the same. So if you have like really complicated way people talk, the character get end up sounding really different in one section of the game than they sound in a different section of the game, by virtue of the fact that even though the Japanese is basically the same, the writers are different, so they end up sounding.
And that's why on 6 it was important for me, who was not. 6 is the first game I've not actually been like the guy writing the main story. Just FYI, I wasn't. But I still came in and swooped in after all the editors had finished and like consistified it.
Right.
And so now it sounds like I was there, because there were certain scenes I went like, oh hell no, and I rewrote them from scratch.
Right.
And there were certain scenes where I was like, okay. But there's, you can. I don't know that anyone's actually going to be able to tell that it was a different writer.
Right. Right.
Because
Which means that it's working.
yes,
It's working.
Yeah.
And then for Kiwami 2, like we're like, and that you guys were using Yakuza 6 was kind of doing like low tech style, right? You guys didn't use any of our new localization stuff. But the Kiwami stuff is a little bit more high tech, so there's a little bit more.
Kiwami 2, I'm back in the driver's seat on that game. That was like me.
Because you got opinions about Goda, is basically.
I do.
You have opinions about
Goda, and I think probably Majima are where the most changes of dialogue have happened in Kiwami 2. Yeah.
We're never going to be able to give Majima to anyone else, are we?
No.
Job building in that job security.
My problematic son.
Never going to give it up.
Currently playing through Kiwami on Legend and choosing what to upgrade. Is it worth upgrading the heat meter? Yes, it's worth upgrading the heat meter. Yes. Don't ignore the heat.
Yeah.
You kind of have to. If you're on Legend, you have to be really balanced about it. You gotta earn every piece of XP that's out there. Oh, Nakajima's totally
he's
wasted.
Blasted, man.
Wasted.
You can tell. It's just like I'm like, damn. Whoa, Nakajima. Have a coffee, man.
Yeah, dude. Come on. Chill out.
I don't know who the VO actor they got for this guy, but
great.
he's really convincing. I don't know if he's actually Fukuoka, but he's really convincing. He's dancing. Oh, that's right. He's like, let's go to karaoke, right? That's where we're going.
Yeah, I think, or the cabaret club.
Oh, the cabaret. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, and then they run into some
real trouble.
Some real trouble. I think he
gets,
and he does the whole tie. Does he do the whole tie on the head thing?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe that's happening.
That's so classic. That's so classic.
Olivier, that's the cabaret club in Fukuoka.
And in this game, there's a cabaret in each city, right? And they have.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I think they have not only they have a cabaret in each city, and the girl in that cabaret is like representative of the local culture.
Oh.
So I think that's part of the charm. If I you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say that's one of the cool things. It'd be really interesting to do like another pass on it to really make the girls feel local to each individual city and try to do that. Because I want to say that last time we were going through this, because the cabaret stuff wasn't really a high priority, because it's not like a super high impact section of the game, especially in this era of localization. But when we came in for you, and I was giving you all these like, you got to make this character this.
Right. He had some orders for Yuki. He was like, Yuki's my girl. You got to make her right. And like I think we've talked about this before, that I basically had to rewrite her.
Yeah, I made him rewrite her,
which is good because she came out great.
Yeah.
No,
she's what was the term we came down on? She was we had a word for it. It was like understandably clueless.
Yeah,
something like that. She's not ditzy, but she's understandably.
Come on,
not understandably with it, not with it, or something
like that. Yeah.
Which is gonna work out because I think that I'm not gonna.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, we'll stop.
You know what's funny? Some math and so 4 Yakuza games, right? 18 hostesses.
That's a lot of hostesses.
I'm the king of hostesses. Step to this, other localization people.
Just
come to my mountain.
So just so you guys know, whenever you're like talking to these hostesses and you're like, oh, I'm kind of falling for this, you're actually talking to Scott.
No, you're not. You're talking to these girls. I have spent so long giving these girls authentic, like perfect personalities based on what. I don't know how many more I can do, quite frankly.
Yeah, I had a similar discussion with some of the dev teams one time, the dev team members one time, and they were just like,
mic problems. Why didn't anyone tell us there are mic problems?
Uh-oh. Silence allowed again. Okay, well, let's get IT on it.
I guess the game's still working, right?
Yeah, I guess the game's still working.
All right, well.
So we'll just shut up for a little bit.
Yep. It's fixed now? What? Randomly?
Okay.
なしてそげん連中が飲みに来とったね。ケツ持ちやったら自分の島で飲んだりせんじゃなかと？
今日は特別らしかとよ。なんか今東京の確か同情会とかいう組織の人たちが流すに来とってね。その人たちが店に来られんよ。上に命令されて張り付いとるんやって。
Cabaret.
Yeah.
ようわからんばって危ない状態らしかね。
I haven't played this since two years, so this is actually coming in pretty fresh for me still.
鈴木さん。
Did because he's like fucking Tojo. These guys just never. He like Kiryu just can never get away from these guys.
Nope.
He cannot get away from them.
ほんとよか迷惑ばい。
なして俺らが見張りなんかせんといかんとや。同情会の奴らなんか。今すぐ福岡から追い出しゃだけの話あるが。
Turf war about to erupt.
Here we go, man. So these guys right here, these are locals.
These are Yamagata?
Yamagata? No,
Yamagata?
Can't remember.
No, I'm confused.
それに向こうの会長、堂島大吾とか言うとったからまだ36らしか。36?
We have a good mic. I don't know what's happening. So what's happening? Oh, Brian's here. Look at the mic. But everyone's saying it's fixed.
Everyone's saying it's fixed, and they're like, no, it's not fixed. And sorry, guys.
As usual, it's a nice mic.
I don't think it's the mic the issue. It's probably something in between the mic and
wires. What's going on? You want us to talk?
We can talk.
We can still talk. Oh, we'll talk all day.
We're not gonna say anything any meaning, guys. So don't worry about that.
Yeah.
But, we're
just looking at.
We're just talking.
Yep.
Man, God, man, Nakajima's just getting fucking shit-faced, dude.
He's over it.
He's been.
Oh, Nakajima.
He's being. He's gonna go start some shit with the local boys. Tell him what's going. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh damn! He just got slugged, man.
Nope.
He just knocked out a dude who was like super. Oh man. God. Uh-oh.
It sounds fine off free stream.
It sounds fine off free stream.
Oh, is it different? It's different between the two sources?
No, it's not. This is our primary source, and then if this sounds fine, then here.
So there's something weird between there and there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not even our end?
Technology, guys.
It's not. So I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
well, if we have to cut,
we might have to bring it down once and restart it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll just do that.
let me finish the fight first.
Yeah, let's finish the fight. We're gonna finish this fight, and then we're gonna go down for like a hot second and come right back up. Yamagasa. You're right. Yamagasa. So it's kind of like I feel like I've seen this in an anime, but like he has to hide his true power because he's trying to hide his true power from the guy he's with. But when the guy gets like knocked out, he's like, okay, well, I don't have to hide my true power anymore because he's been knocking. What's that in a? I feel like that was in. It's like a Dragon Ball thing. Oh, that's what it was. Is that it's when Trunks. That's what it is. It's when Trunks doesn't want Vegeta to know how strong he's gotten, so he waits for his dad to get knocked out, and then he's like, "All right, well, Pops is knocked out, so I can show how much doper than my dad I am." It's kind of the same thing. So.
Oh no. Gentlemen.
Man, yeah, it's the kidney punch, man.
Going for it.
Kidney punch.
Oh man, the mash X to get up thing.
Oh, that was a thing, huh?
Yeah.
Mash X. But I think I think eventually you do get the you do get the what's it called, the tech.
Yeah.
Tech out of the fall at some point. Damn, man, who's gonna pay for that?
Ishibashi and Mihara are.
Yeah. I remember I also had to one of the other things I came in like late in the project and had them do is that
we're feeling the heat.
What's he gonna do this thing?
My god. The heat has been felt.
Oh!
Ow!
So I remember one thing is that late in the project they still had the Kiwami icon instead of the heat icon, and I remember I came in really late in the project and was like, "Hey guys, you guys can't leave that icon." Then they're like, "Well, what are you gonna change it to?" I'm like, "I'm gonna change it to the heat icon. Here's the heat icon." I had to go dig up. I had to go dig up the heat icon from like a previous game and like give it to them.
It seems stable now. You guys may just Yeah.
Brian, you need to stay in the room.
Yeah, IT guy cannot leave the room. But isn't that always this? So when it comes to IT things, it's always like when the IT's not around, it's broken, and then as soon as you show up, they're like, "Show me," and you're like, "Okay," and you go to do it, and it works. You're like,
yep.
"I swear it was broken," and they're like, and the IT guy's like, "Okay, sure, fine, man, whatever."
I believe it.
Our IT guy is like the most calming presence. Him being here causes even the machines to relax and calm down.
Guys, this isn't coming out. This is a 2-year-old game. Just FYI.
It's not. Oh, you mean like
someone be like, "I'll pick this up used." It's like, oh, I don't know about that.
You will pick it up. You will pick it up as a digital download, or you will subscribe for
PS3
or get a PS Now subscription and play it.
It's okay now. I'm gonna get my stuff. I'm gonna come back.
No, okay. Brian, you can't leave.
Brian,
don't leave.
Everyone hold on. IT's about to let me hold on to the screens. Okay. Are we still here? We don't think that we actually just for full clarity. We don't think the issue with the audio is actually local. We think it's somewhere. Someone after us, in the cloud, is actually the issue. So we apologize for that.
This guy has a pink bubble. What does that mean? Oh, he's a fight. Should have known.
What is this guy?
He wants a toll.
Host.
He's a host. Oh, he's got
added those in those subtitles for those pre-roll up things. I think we added those in as well.
Oh, well, that would have been bad if they weren't there.
Yeah, I think but they weren't. Like the system didn't originally support it.
So. Oh. I'm glad we made him English now.
Because in like Yurian, we had to go back and add some of those as well, right? Oh god. Man, the heat actions in this game are so brutal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, to demoralize enemies. That's a Y5 special.
Yeah. Yeah, you can take out the leader and they all start to like run away or whatever. Yeah, that was a Y5 thing.
Oh. Is this bike pickle? Of course it is. I love Yakuza. We don't have to work it in. It's back. That line is back. It's back. What the?
in this game is fucking insane. Do you remember that?
I remember that now.
It's,
oh,
the
God.
count rate in this game is crazy.
Oh, does this man have a golf club?
Yep. It's golf in there.
Give me that golf club. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you like? Did you see that? The hitbox porn there. I was like, you hit the guy once, and then it came around and hit the other guy behind you. Yeah. If you like heat actions, if you play Yakuza for the heat actions, you gotta get
Wi-Fi is the one.
It's the one. Best heat actions.
Who likes breaking people's butts? Oh, other hand. Alright. Alright, thugs. Stay out of my way. Kiryu just wants to go home.
So I heard of those 2 things that happened recently, and I want to adjust the mic. So if you can mute it, and then...
Okay, guys, we're gonna go...
doesn't have to go off.
We're gonna go off mic for just a minute.
Yeah.
We'll be back in...
I'm gonna keep playing, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ishin.
And Ishin. Oh, was Mike off that whole time? I thought we were on.
No, no. Oh, no, we're back. Can you guys hear us? Are we okay? I think we might sound like we're a little bit more distant, but that is just kind of what it is. Who are we fighting? Who is this man?
He is the grandson of Sotaro Komaki.
He's the grandson of Komaki?
That's right.
So Komaki has a son?
Komaki has, I think, yeah, I guess.
Does Komaki, do you ever meet Komaki's son?
So is he? Wait, is he his son or a grandson?
I think this is his grandson.
Oh, yeah, that's wild.
This is Komaki's grandson, and he's your trainer for this game, right?
Yes.
Does Komaki and you fight Komaki like at the end of the game or something like that, right? Like is he in the back?
I think so.
Or something?
Something like that.
Sosuke. This kid's got to be like 18 or something, right? Can you get is Sosuke unlockable in Y6 Clan Creator?
No. No. Yeah.
He
should have been.
That'd have been pretty good. I bet she's in the crowd back there, cause you know they're like the. Like,
oh yeah.
Just like the bitch. I bet she's a Sosuke-like guy back there somewhere.
Oh. we got him.
It worked.
We got him.
It worked.
We were talking while we were off mic. We were talking about how every conversation that we come back on mic just needs to end with "and Ishin."
But Ishin. yeah. Ah, Ishin though.
We're just jerks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We love you guys. We love you guys. We do. I think the point is that we appreciate and understand your. We get it. We get it, guys.
We do. We absolutely do.
We get it. So where we go? We're going. This is his apartment, right? Kiryu's heading back to his apartment.
Yep.
He's like so determined. He's like, I am walking up these stairs. These stairs are the most important thing. He lives in this. They call these things one-room mansions.
Mansions?
These are called one-room mansions in Japanese.
That's an interesting.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of things in here.
For a while I lived in one of these for like a couple months.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like look around. Let me look around this. So,
got a sink, got a fridge.
Oh man, his bed. Mine only had one. Mine only had one range, like one SATA electric range. His has got two, and it's gas powered. But yeah, I lived in a place like this for like 5 months. It's about this size. It's kind of standard issue. Oh. Single living standards. Japanese standard issue single living space here. So, and he's got 2 windows. He's on the side here, so pretty lucky guy.
You can say that you lived in a mansion, according to your coaster.
Yeah, you can. I lived in a mansion at one point. So yeah, you kind of like put all your clothes to dry out. The washing machine's going to be out on the balcony here, like out there.
Kiryu never has much though. Kiryu has like literally no possessions in his life.
Is that a bottle of like lotion and some tissues? What is that? No, it's a glass of water.
Glass of water.
Oh, you can you do first person mode in this game?
No.
That was a Yakuza 0 thing.
Yeah. All right, let's go to bed. Go to bed, Kiryu.
When was the last time you think Kiryu actually cooked anything in this place? Never. He probably boils hot water, and that's about the extent. Yeah, see, he's making it. That's his extent of
hot water.
Of his cooking skills.
Maybe.
Boiling some hot water. Damn, Kiryu, you're bringing us down, man.
Setting the mood for this whole stream.
Son. You know, all that water's gonna boil off, bro. Kiryu did cook, and so the question is, did Kiryu cook the orphanage? Yes, but he had, but remember, it took like what 13 kids to get him to like really try hard
to make curry.
To make curry, which is like
the onion cutting is like what? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the curry is like the pinnacle of what males are capable of.
I just saved it. Thank you. I'm good.
Capable of in Japanese cooking, apparently.
Okay, part 1, chapter 2, an uninvited guest.
Here we go.
Man, these things are convoluted.
So so that woman who just showed up, who is
Mayumi?
And she's the woman.
She was the hostess. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, she's the hostess. So they knew each other. Oh, yeah. Okay. And now she's making some nimono or something like that. So, oh no, she's making miso soup because that's what women do for their men. Is they make miso soup. There's like a thing. There's like some kind of thing in Japan where it's like, I would love for you to make miso soup for me for the rest of my life.
That's a thing.
That's like a thing.
Yeah. Okay. That's a sub-story question in 0.
Yeah. I would love you to make miso soup for me for the rest of life. So she just made him miso soup.
That's the way you propose.
Yeah.
I
guess so. Apparently.
Thanks, lady.
そういうことはやらなくていいっていつも言ってんだろ。
私がやりたくてやってるんだし、いいじゃない。
身の回りのことは自分でする。勝手なことはしないでくれ。
Doesn't want to let anyone in. That's his whole thing. He don't want to let anyone in.
Let him live out his midlife crisis in peace, people.
It'd
be really nice to be like wanting to like have a person who's just like no.
Yeah, actually.
No.
I'm gonna take care of you and do your laundry.
Even though you don't want me to, I'm still gonna do this for you. That's kind of cool.
そうなの？てっきり結婚してるもんだと思ってた。
なんでだ?
Hey, who is single? Nakajima?
Nakajima
is single?
Yeah. But you can see the mark on his finger.
Oh yeah. So. That's something it's something the women notice, I guess. That's something the ladies notice. Looking for the ring finger.
This stream goes to what?
To 1. We got 40 more minutes. We might be able to actually get to the end of the second chapter, maybe.
Maybe.
I want to do some initially. But Scott was like, "We don't got time for that shit." And I'm like, "I don't know. We'll see. We'll see." Oh,
oh, there it is. There it is.
She's like not even phased.
She's like, "It's cool. That's my boyfriend."
Yeah.
どうしようかな。鈴木さんだって私が来た方が嬉しいでしょ。
何を言ってるんだ。
あ、ネクタイ曲がってる。
There's a.
はい。これでよし。
There's a gag.
There's a gag?
There's a gag on that coming up.
Oh, okay.
In the next game.
In the next game.
Stream's 2 hours long. We started at 11.
Yeah, it's 2 hours long.
どうしたの?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sega live streams tend to be, we try to make them 2 hours long. Keep you guys here.
Yeah.
We can talk for 2 hours.
Easy.
Easy. We're a chatty bunch. It's actually a problem. It's actually a problem.
Sakura wanted us to mention the art gallery.
Oh, we should pay the bills.
We should pay the bills.
Let's pay
some bills.
Pay the bills.
The art gallery though is going on through Sunday. So if you haven't had the chance to go down there and check it out, this weekend's a great time to do it because it's coming down.
Yeah. So actually, I don't have any art show stuff on here, but we'll just pump the game a little bit. Yakuza 6 comes out on April 17th. It's like 2.5 weeks.
17 days. Like 19 days.
Yeah, it's coming, guys. It's practically here.
Almost.
So we'll so get on it. Basically, the collector's edition is gone. This is the LE, the launch edition. So pick this up. This
is what's happening. This is what it is.
So get it. We're excited about it. It's got the art book that contains all the most of the art from the art show, so you can actually get a copy of that yourself.
Lucky people at the art show got to see that already.
Got to see that, and people who came to the art show and actually bought a book there actually got it signed. So there's actually more higher value. Do we actually have a copy of the art book?
Not in the room.
Lauren's going to bring us a copy of the art book.
Is she? Magic.
I'm going to summon Lauren. There's going to be a hand is going to appear from this side of the screen and hand me the art book. But this is coming up, and then we also had at the art show we announced Kiwami 2, which will be coming out on August 28th.
Correct.
And so you guys, are we pre-order up for that?
Pre-order is up for that with the steelbook.
So get it.
Get it. It's got Yuji Goda on one side, Kazuma Kiryu on the other. Nod to the original cover art.
Yep. And that's $49.99 up. Here comes the.
Hey, an art book has appeared. Whoa, this is a big one.
This one's no good.
Oh, that was no good. Okay. This is the big version that comes in the collector's edition. In the limited edition, you get a small one. But that's cool. It's free. Free 99 art book. And cool art, like such. Yeah. Love this piece. I love this piece.
So pick it up. And then if you haven't seen our, so as far as the art show is concerned, we put up a recap video for that. You can check it out on the Sega YouTube channel. So check that out.
Pretty emotional.
It's pretty good, man.
Oh, hey, here's the little one. Here's the little one. See, it's bite-sized art book.
So pick that out. And we're going
to
definitely go check out the whatchamacallit, the recap video. So that's coming.
Go check out the gallery. It is still up. You can still go check it out all the way through Sunday.
Yeah, go check it out. It's through this Sunday, this weekend. Yeah. So if you happen to be in LA, it's not very far from LA proper. Swing over there. Downtown Alhambra. It's a cute little area.
It's
check it out.
Pretty fun.
It's pretty nice.
Kiwami 2 does have the Steelbook edition, which you can pre-order now. We're not doing a whole big premium edition, just the limited with the Steelbook.
And also, just to jump in, make sure you pre-order Valkyria Chronicles 4 and Shining Resonance as well.
Well, pre-order it all. That's fine. Keep me in business too.
Yeah. So check Valkyria Chronicles out. We had a stream about that last week, so you can check that in the archives. And you can also check out some of our previous work on.
I think Shining Resonance is up for pre-order.
Yeah,
I want to say Sonic Mania Plus is up for pre-order. There's a SEGA, man.
Oh man, we're
SEGA guys.
And we have just started, guys.
It's only March.
We're rolling out of the state. We're like building steam as we leave the station, guys. We're still stuff's still coming. So hang tight. Hang tight.
Yep.
We only get going.
All right. Time to go to work.
Okay. Time to go to work.
Paid some bills.
Pay some bills.
We already paid the bills. Now we got to go make money to pay more. Oh, this is the one game that had the sub-stories on the map. That's right. Look at that. There's a question mark just hanging out over there.
Yep.
Should I ignore it? Should I do it?
I don't know. Well, that's the kid. That's the kid who needs the help with his schoolwork.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what that's gonna be. Yeah, that kid right there.
Okay. No.
Yeah, prep student. He's looking for his answer booklets. Oh, that's right. So he's like, he doesn't know what the answers are, so Kiryu's gonna give him the answers. Well, you're obviously not a very good test taker, kid.
By good luck charm at Daizafu Tenmangu Shrine.
Dazaifu is Dazaifu Tenmangu is like this. It's this famous. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember the history. Oh, I can remember it. Japanese history lesson. So.
Here we go.
Oh, actually, I kind of forgot it. So traditionally, like Kyushu and like the Hakata region was basically when all the politics were based in like the Kyoto era in the Heian period, when someone fell out of like political disfavor with the royalty and the nobility, basically what they would do is they would assign them to a post, to a province or a post out in Kyushu, because it was like the sticks essentially, right? And so that's what they would. It's like this corner office people out into the area, and there was like, I can't remember who the historical figure was, but there's this one guy, famous guy, who basically got like corner officed out into Kyushu, and he basically died of depression. And as legend has it, he was loved by the people but hated by the nobility, I think. And when he went out, he died of depression, and some cherry tree like uprooted itself and flew to his grave, or flew to mourn him in Kyushu. And there's this plum. It's not a cherry tree; it's a plum tree. And there's this, and they made a shrine around it, and it's called Dazaifu. And it's like 20-30 minutes southeast of Hakata. So,
you ready to answer some English questions, Sam?
Okay, here we go. All right. You guys are going to look it up. Correct me if I'm wrong.
The spider uses a unique method of locomotion. What does locomotion mean in this sentence?
So this is... We probably would have rewritten this, I think.
This is a good question. This is all right. I mean, you can... A lot of people are going to know the locomotion mean movement. You give them some, right?
Okay, all right. Give me the easy one.
Yep.
All right. We should give him some wrong answers.
Maybe.
Because he goes and he takes the test and comes back.
A math problem. Here we go. What is the probability of getting a total 7 when you roll 2 dice? Oh my god.
Oh god. I actually had to work this out on paper. Probability of 2 dice. So it's let's see. So the probability of getting 1 is 1 in 6. And probably again the next one is going to be 1 in 6 of all those. So it's going to be 1 in 30. 6 times 6, right? No.
Huh?
6.
I know, math, right? We're sitting here on stream doing live math.
Get a total of 7. Wait. So it's a total of 7. Oh, wait, no. No. It's a total of 7. There's a whole bunch of different combinations. So what are the combinations that create 7? Right? Let's work out the combinations that will create 7.
6 and 1. 4 and 3. 5 and 2. Is that it?
3. Yeah. So out of all the possible, and how many possible combinations are there? There's 6 times 6. So there's 36 combinations. 36 divided by 3. Or 3 into 36. What is that?
12.
Is it 12? Well, that's not one of the options then. But yeah, wait. But these could be reversed as well.
Ah,
so
double it.
So 6 into 36 is 6.
Yes.
So I would say 1 and 6.
Done. Handled. Produced.
That's what I said.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what Sam did.
So yep. 1 and 6. Yep.
Nice. Only in Yakuza. World history.
Didn't embarrass myself on stream. I can do basic arithmetic. Awesome.
I can't. All my skill points are in English.
Language.
That's why I do this. In World War I, soldiers from India would have most likely fought against what nation?
Britain. Oh, no.
What? No. They were British, right?
Yeah, they were British. Soldiers from India, they're going to be fighting... Well, that's a great question.
It's to be Russian or Germans?
But this is World War I, right?
Yes,
World
yes.
War I, not World War II.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, God.
Brain teasers.
What guy... What side?
Chat says Germany.
Was it Germany? I could see it being Germany.
I could kind of see it being Germany, but that feels like the World War II-ish, like give me answer.
Right.
I'm overthinking it, maybe.
Let's go Germany.
All right, Germany.
Let's go Germany.
The answer is Germany. All right. Physics.
I don't know. I don't think that was right. I don't know if that was right.
Okay.
Because he was like, I don't got time to go into it. I don't know if that was right.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it might have been Russia.
This could be tricky, according to Kiryu. What do you call the energy that an object possesses based on its mass and its height above the Earth's surface?
Potential. It's gravitational potential energy. Yes.
Damn, Sam! I wouldn't have known that. I'd been like, Google.
Yep.
Latin.
Oh, God, man. This is kind of hard, dude.
Okay, carpe diem. That one's a give me.
Oh, that's
a
easy.
give me.
Yeah,
okay.
This is language. This is up here.
Good idea.
Fish today.
Fish today.
Carpe diem. I love it.
Yep.
Carp. Day.
Uh-huh.
Fish day. It's fish today.
Nice. Cheap carpet. All right, we'll get it right. It's a classic Yakuza thing. Go with your gut. It will guide you in the right direction.
Don't go with your gut, guys. Think it through and now analyze it. Don't go with your gut. Do it. It's like 50% gut. Everything is 50% gut and 50% thinking it through. All right. Only thinking it through is bad, and only going with your gut is bad. You gotta have a little bit of both. Moderation is the key.
Someone wants to know how old we are. Oh God.
How old do you think we are, and we'll tell you if you're hot or cold. Let's go with that.
Oh, he's already back?
They think we're in our late 20s. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I guess it's the fuzzy stream.
Yeah, making us look youthful. You taught me something more important than the answers.
Did we get them all right?
I don't know.
Because I think the result here changes based on what happens. Alertness hood.
Woo! Well, I never equipped the old stuff. I should do that. Yeah!
All right, level up.
That's such a satisfying sound. Nice.
Super Fireball says we look and act young, so he doesn't see why we can't be in our late 20s. We are in our late 20s. I agree. We act young, Therefore, we are young. I like that.
Yep. I'll take that.
I'll take that. Awesome. Damn, what is that? Is that some like Assassin's Creed hood there, man? What is that?
The alertness hood. It helps you break down alcohol.
What is that? Go back to that hood. This looks like some cult hood.
Yeah, it kind of does.
What is going on?
There's like some Eye of the Illuminati on there.
Some Illuminati hood. So that's how they're ruling the world. They're all drinking all the alcohol. They're not getting drunk.
All right. Good to go. All right. Main story. Let's go. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, I'm over there. Okay. No, Timmy. Moron, how dare they? Fukuoka's a nice looking city.
It is nice. I think they make every city look.
Every city looks amazing. It's just like you want to go spend some time in there. No, came out of nowhere.
This is one of those ones that you really need to use those like enemy reducing. Like,
yep. Wall? Oh no, wall.
People are saying like I look really young, despite the fact that like I
have
this gray beard, guys. Like this is not my chin is covered in hair.
Oh my god, they can pick up bikes? They can do that?
Yeah, they can.
I remember them doing that later. Oh, this is the best! Yes! Not just the smash, it's the ride up them.
Actions. Best heat actions.
So, I'll give it away. I am 37. I've been in localization for 10 years, and if I had been in my late 20s and had been in localization for 10 years, I would have been started as like a child.
Yeah. I turn actually 39 next month.
Yeah, I just hit 37.
So.
No country for old men in this business unless you stay young. You're absolutely right, guys. We have to stay young or we're done. At least in the mines.
I think working in this industry keeps you young.
Absolutely it does.
There's a creative spot. There's a creative aspect of it. And there's
the energy is young.
There's a lot of like young team members and stuff as well. And you have to always constantly engage in like content that the younger crowd is like engaging on, and so you kind of have to stay with it.
You do. As soon as you lose it, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done. You're done in this industry.
Yeah.
Or
let's not go there because that's like, kind of makes me scared.
No, you're in a position though where if you're either done in this industry, as long as you can help other people who are with it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But if you're still trying to do it, that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay, what are these guys all about? Are these the?
Oh, these are the dudes we ran into yesterday.
Is this
they didn't get the message
from the bar? Is
from the bar? Yeah.
From the Hostess Club. Yes, the to answer Fallout 48's question, the actual art book it is a game wrapped in a art book. The disc holder is the art book.
I am not Sam. What? Who decided I was 42? I just said 37.
No, that was before we stated it.
Oh, okay.
So that's a while back. These guys obviously didn't see me when I had shaved.
Oh,
when
yeah,
I shave
when
it,
you shave it, he looks 10 years younger.
then I look like I'm in like 28. So.
Oh damn. The Devil Killers.
Oh, the Devil Killers. That was what we were talking about. The Devil Killers. I mean, are they devils that kill, or are they killers of devils?
Ooh.
Because if they're devil killers, is that necessarily a bad thing? It's badass dudes.
It's a badass name for badass dudes.
Nagata. Yeah, when you see dudes in these like outfits with these like construction worker outfits with like kanji like written all over them, man, you don't fuck with those guys.
Bokuzaku?
Bolsozo. Bolso means to go on a rampage, and Zoku means like family. So they're rampaging groups, rampaging.
Oh, we're beating up Sato-san. Oh, that's a classic.
So the After Hours edition is so the After Hours edition actually gets a PS4 box.
Yes.
Like a proper PS4 box.
Yes.
And the art book is separate. And so if you just want the box, like if you just like I don't want the art book version and I don't need that, you can just go order the standard edition. And,
yeah, it's out there.
And it's the same price, but you just get the box. Some people like the box. Mm-hmm. That's all they care about. They like the consistency. Some people like the little extra bonus thing, the limited edition sort of bonus stuff in it. So
sure.
We give it all. Let's do everything for you guys.
They're talking about the killers.
Yeah. Did you do some face scrape? Did I miss that?
I did not. I don't think I ever earned it yet.
Can you? That's right. You have it auto assigning out.
Yeah,
right?
I do.
Let's look at some of these abilities actually.
I know. They're on. Oh, is that it? Fence grading.
Fence grading. That's
not it.
Yeah, that's not it.
Yep.
Damn, dude, you got a lot.
So many. Since a bowling.
I think you just have to upgrade it.
Yeah. We'll just have to wait till we get there, I guess.
There's essence of smoking. You just passed it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Triangle wind smoking.
All right. And there's like a whole battle system that you haven't unlocked yet, that has the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a battle system. It's unique to Yakuza 5. Oh, here we go, man. Here we go.
Oh,
this is a great sub-story.
This is the one.
Oh no, it's not quite yet. Maybe. I think it's coming up though. One of my favorite
This music's classic.
So the Nakajima didn't realize why he got knocked out. He was like blackout drunk and he just woke up with like a headache. Right, he is rather chipper for a dude who like got shit faced and clocked last night until like a bar fight. He's like,
Nice, you got the right item. Ooh, stamina and spark.
I seem to recall. So this, let me look at this this thing behind you, dude. I want you to turn around.
Yep, sure.
Behind you a second. Uh-oh.
Oh, this is another taxi bro.
Hey.
Oh, here we go. We get to drive the taxi.
Oh, so this has to happen first, right?
Yep.
So this is the driving lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Driving cars in Japan is weird, dude.
Why?
Because the
opposite side.
You're on the opposite side. You get over that like after the first 3 days, but it's weird. It's kind of like phantom limb syndrome. Because if you're driving in America, we have our steering wheels on the left side of the car, and so you implicitly understand that the weight of your car is like to this side of you, right? Mm-hmm. So when you start driving in a Japanese car, your brain, and as a result, you almost feel like it's like an extension of your body. When you start driving in Japan, you still feel like the car is over here, but the car is actually over here, and so it's really hard to get a handle on that at first. You get used to it, but it takes some time.
Max speed taxi, go. Oh no, I have to turn.
You gotta slow down. You watch the signal. It's red.
Okay. Oh yeah, right.
Brake.
We're braked. Sudden brakes. I got.
And remember, in Japan, no left on red, dude. You can't turn left on red.
You can never turn left on red.
Well, it's the equivalent of right because you're on the other side of the
street.
Oh! You can't right on red. You can right on red in the States, but you can't left on red in Japan. That will score you a very nice ticket for running red light.
Turn signal.
Can you turn in this lane?
I don't know. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Is it gonna turn? Can I not?
You really do have to wait for it. They make you wait for it.
Oh. No.
They make you wait for it.
I don't know.
You can.
Oh, hey. All right. Excuse you, guy. No. Are you serious? Get out of my lane. Get out of my lane. I didn't hit him.
No, it wasn't him. It was the pedestrians. You gotta wait.
I didn't hit the pedestrians.
No, you gotta. They have to clear the crosswalk, dude. You can't go through the crosswalk when people are still in the crossway.
Fine.
There you go.
Oh, it's green. Okay. Yeah. I'm out.
That too. That's a thing. And there's people in the crossway, and you stop. They have the right of way. None of this like, oh, they're out of my way stuff. That's American style. You're totally out of your lane, dude. Come on. Who taught you how to drive?
Oh, all right. You pedestrians are gonna fucking stop. Thank you.
Yeah, pedestrians in Japan stop.
No, they don't. Not according to this game. I didn't blink. Ah!
Never getting in the car with this guy. If we ever go to Japan, I'm driving.
Please do.
So who you take? Oh, you're taking that taxi driver guy.
There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. I'm a safe driver.
For 20 seconds.
This is a great minigame. And you absolutely reference this in Y0 with that the fortune teller quest. You even used your turn signal.
Oh no.
Full stop. Look at that. Is this a stop sign?
Yeah, it's a stop.
Sweet.
Okay. Check. You gotta check.
Yeah. What up, sir? Alright, I'm good. Yeah!
It's pretty good.
Not bad for the first one.
Pretty good.
Whew.
Who's this guy?
Passenger.
Oh, you got a passenger already.
Yeah.
Like, Hifumi's like, not so crazy taxi. Totally relaxed and calm taxi.
Come on, Kiryu, you gotta talk. You gotta indulge the man.
That's right. You gotta chat him up, huh?
Yeah. ...
It's not conversation. I've been doing this only about 6 months. Seem a little green. Taxi drivers, they gotta talk, man. gotta chuckle it up. Your boss was saying the same thing.
But I don't know what to talk about. That's what I say to my wife. You don't talk enough.
Oh my! Is that an actual problem? Because my wife is like, dude, you need to just shut up. I get the you talk too much.
Oh wow, we have the opposite problem.
Yeah, we have the opposite problem.
None of your damn business. I'm getting the hang of this.
Yeah, he tried it once. He's like,
thing.
oh, I figured it out. But this evolves over time. This changes into a kind of a sub-story. And,
yeah.
Like its own like mini-game in Yakuza 6. So it's like proto version of...
You're right. It kind of does kind of
evolve
into,
into that.
You being able to hold conversations.
Yeah.
Oh no, what's the Hakata food? It's not takoyaki. That's Osaka food.
I think it's probably ramen.
Right?
Yeah, Hakata ramen.
Oof.
I left my lunch today at home. So
Oh.
if you want to get some Hakata ramen, we can
that might happen.
Do you talk about Yakuza at home?
Yeah, my wife loves it.
Yeah, she's playing it right now.
Yeah,
right?
she's playing it.
Yeah. I have his wife as a friend on PSN, so I'm at home playing video games. I can be like, oh, I guess Scott's not playing because you guys only have one PS4, right?
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh my God! Oh my God! He's like, damn. Uh oh, is this the? This is. The
oh
devil,
no! Is this the Devil Killers? Oh no!
Nice.
Oh, no!
This guy's like, get him.
Street racers.
He's a cop. He's like a cop. He's like, I'm a cop, dude. It's okay. You can break. I allow you to break all the laws. He's like, the challenges this bastards. Go get him. What is this, man? He's like, I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, he's like, I'm actually a cop. It's okay for I give you permission to break the law. I don't think that's how it works, but okay. Maybe that's how it works down in Fukuoka. You just gotta get permission to break the law by the cops. Let's burn some rubber. Let's go.
Let's go.
I have a good friend oh, dude, these like text things, that was like another problem in localization. Like it was a hard time getting them to look right that everyone could sign off on. It's like this huge problem. But so I have this buddy on Facebook, and he does nothing but bother me about it.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's like his own. He likes video games, but the only thing he cares about when it comes to Sega is like, yo man, you need to bring out the initial D. Dude, when's initial D going? Like, all you guys are like asking for Ishin. This one guy, I know, he's always hitting me up with stuff like, initial D, all day long.
This is so invigorating, man. This is the jams right here. Can you believe there's an entire taxi driving racing minigame inside of Yakuza?
Look at this.
This is what Yakuza games are made of.
It's like Daytona USA, actually. Yeah. It's just one of the minigames, guys.
Yeah, we're only in the first city. The first character.
There's 5 other cities.
Look at that plane going overhead. Man.
PS3 really do a good job. Oh yeah, and the taxi has the actions.
Yep. Straight away use that boost.
Because it's a real boost. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah. Because he's a downshift.
What up?
Taxi driver apparently like speed. He's like.
Go! Go!
Didn't stand a chance.
Nani?
His car overheated. That's why he won. It's not that the taxi's faster, so his car is busted. Yeah, that's right. Run off. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Boy. Come on, cop. You should have gotten him.
I know, right?
Yep.
No, but I used to run a mean pocket racer game back in the day. Slot cars were my thing.
That's prior to this, but
yeah.
Also not.
Yeah. I know how to put them. I know how to put them together, bro. It's all right.
I can see why people get confused about the Yakuza games. We jump forward in time and back in time all the time.
Is this guy taking you out to lunch?
I guess so. He's so happy we beat that guy.
So this is like so basically one of the things about Yakuza 5 is that each character has what they call another story, and it's like this whole like. So like in Yakuza 0, you know how Kiryu had the whole real estate minigame and Mayumi had the cabaret thing? That actually started in this game where each character has their own like sub-minigame, kind of like side quest they have to deal with. Kiryu is the taxi racing, Saijima's hunting, Haruka is the Princess League. Does Akiyama have anything? Maybe Akiyama does.
Akiyama's like a bonus character.
Like a bonus character. And then
he gets a dance battling.
Yeah, it does. And then Shinada has like this whole baseball thing.
Yeah.
So they call them Another Stories.
Another Stories. 5 is stupidly huge.
It is stupid. That's a great way to say it. Stupidly huge.
Full of serious men doing stupid things.
That's right. That was the best line from Sato-san, when we were interviewing him in Holly's interview, he basically had this one quote or something he said where he was like, Yakuza is basically like a game about serious men doing stupid things, doing silly things. Just like, yes, that's exactly what it is. Serious men doing silly, stupid things. So we're gonna tap you, random taxi dude, to fight these criminal criminal dudes. So, is there a salary associated with this position, sir? I got an orphanage to fund, bro. My time ain't free.
He's gonna do it to protect the taxi driver, Sam.
He's doing it just to protect his coworkers.
Yeah.
That's so key to you. That's so key.
What am I doing with my life?
He doesn't care about the money. You know, because he was rich at some point, right?
Yeah, at one point.
Maybe he's just got like a trust fund somewhere around somewhere. He just doesn't. I guess if that was the case, then he wouldn't have to like send kids in the orphanage to get money.
Woo. Thanks for the health boost. How much time we got left? Oh snap!
We're basically there. We're basically there.
All right, let me just get to a save point.
Furumichi. That's a
Kiryu.
Race battles.
What am I doing with my life? Poor Kiryu. Oh man. Nakajima seems to know something about the devil killers. What could it be? Find out next week.
He's obviously the leader of the devil killers. Or he started it and then he was overthrown or something like that, right? So it's gonna be. Crush them.
Suzuki-san.
I really like Nakajima, man. He's just like he's like the boss everyone wants to have.
Yep.
Everyone wishes they had Nakajima as a boss. Oh, what's up with her?
She's the one you go to for taxi missions.
Right.
Yeah! Oh man, I love that noise. Essence of hurling. Quick stand. Yes, thank God. Yeah. War God's blessing. All right.
Let's save it up.
roll
Oh,
on.
actually, no. I want you to go.
Oh no!
Oh, come on, Hirakawa. We'll do it later.
Go later.
Can we look at this board behind Kiryu real quick?
This one?
Yeah, this thing right here. I want to say there's something at some point in the game where this is needed.
Really?
You use it, and like there was some thing about like, do we need to localize the names on the side here?
Oh.
Or wait, no, it's not. Yeah, because there's maybe the one on the other wall as well. No, it was definitely. I think it comes into play at some point, and it's important to understand like who's in, who's out, or something like that.
Oh.
And there was like, do we need to localize this? And then it ended up being like, maybe we don't need to, and it didn't. Because swapping out the textures is like
insane.
That's a completely different like line of stuff. So, okay, well, this is.
been a fun 2 hours, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for hanging out. We will be
everyone.
back next week. We'll probably continue playing this quest line, and then probably the following week we'll move into Haruka.
Yep, and then it's
Yakuza 6 time.
It's happening.
And we'll let you guys play it and enjoy it.
Yep.
All right. So again, yeah, thanks for hanging out this week, guys. Great to talk to you. We will see you next time. Have a good one.
See you next time.
Ikiru ka shinu ka no kega da.
どういう